Hey Capricorn, and welcome to your February 2022 general tarot reading. Please keep in mind that this could resonate vice versa and could apply to different subject matter areas of your life. So I could be saying that this is about a relationship when it's like a romantic relationship, when it could be about a relationship you have with family or a friend, or it could be something that's completely business. All right, so Capricorn, I was hearing the song Make It To Me by Sam Smith. Some of the lyrics that were standing out was, my mind runs away to you, waiting patiently, the time is moving slow. I have one vacancy. A distant stranger I will complete. So much that I need to say, so much to get off of my chest. So I do feel that this is somebody that you've already encountered that's coming back to disclose some kind of truth. I do feel like some of you may be in a twin flame type dynamic. And I don't really talk about twin flames because I don't really get too involved in it. Maybe it's because I don't understand it. I'm not judging either way. I'm just saying that it's not usually something I bring up unless I feel that there is like quite a bit of supporting information to say something like that, because I really don't want to give people false hope. So then I was hearing, I'm coming home, tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. They've forgiven my mistakes. So I definitely do feel like this is somebody coming back from the past wanting forgiveness from you, Capricorn. And this may be somebody who did you kind of dirty. Maybe it was for selfish reasons, material gain of some sort. Doesn't have to be. But you'll know how it applies to you. And then I was hearing slingshot into the future. And then I heard time walking or slipwalking. That might mean something to some of you. Manipulating your past to change your present and change your future. So you have grown enough to be able to change your perspective of how past situations or events had actually transpired. You're able to see it from a higher state of awareness now. And because you're able to do that, you are now actually manipulating your present environment and moving forward, manifesting the future that a future that is better fit to who you are now, with less generational karma and baggage attached to it, because you're able to transmute that karma, and because you've broken away and become able to view these things from a higher perspective. If you in the past were an outcast or overlooked or didn't get chosen, there's somebody who now is looking back on things and seeing you in a different light and would like to choose you, or sees that they made a mistake. And then I was hearing, I'm done hoping we could work this out, and then the song I'll Rise Up by Andra Day. And then I was hearing, I get a little bit stronger, and then is it too late to apologize? So in that whole slew of messages, what I'm getting is that this may have been something that's been going on for a while. I almost feel like some of you, not all of you, this could be a situation of like, it was almost like knowing the end was coming and dreading it, or knowing what was going to come of the connection or situation. And it's almost like the anxiety of the ending was a lot to bear. And so it's almost like even though the worst case scenario happened, it actually allowed you to start healing from this process. So I think you're at the end of this healing process. And, you know, that's when people come back. That's when these situations present themselves again. And if this is a twin flame type dynamic, it's presenting itself because your energies are ready to come back together. And even if it's a soulmate dynamic, there's been enough change, or you've had enough realization, and you've changed timelines enough that your timelines are meeting back up, and things are going to be returned to you that were taken away. So then I was hearing aerodynamics. So when I looked that up, a basic definition of that would be allowing things to move smoothly. So going forward, things are going to seem to just kind of fall into place for you. And then I was hearing 1,000 Years by Christina Perry. So the day we met, frozen, I held my breath. Right from the start, I knew that I had found a home for my heart. Again, supporting twin flame dynamic. I have died 1,000 times. Or whatever, and I'll die 1,000 more, or waited 10,000 years, however it goes. And then how to be brave, how to love when I'm afraid to fall. And then one step closer. So there is some kind of progress coming through when it comes to this connection, however this connection is involved in your current life. All right, so the eagle is a truth seeker. It can mean transfer. It also transforms karma. So it's kind of equivalent to the Justice card. Could be dealing with a Libra. You definitely don't have to be. It could have something to do with a justice system or a situation in the past of which now is going to be overturned and corrected. Then we have the Dragon, which is a powerful card. It is seeing the most true self, or seeing the utmost truth in a person or a dynamic or scenario. And it's balancing the ego. So if there was something in the past that was ego driven that ended up being that, like, let's say something was taken from you, or you suffered quite a bit of damage, emotional or physical, however it played out, that there is somebody who's seeing the truth of this situation. Could be a judge. It doesn't have to be. It could just be, you know, obviously you or somebody you're connected to, that is now going to look at bringing this up for a review and changing it. It's almost like, in a way, like I'm hearing, like it's almost like time walking or time slipping or slipwalking into the past, because they're focusing on it, or you are, or that's where their concentration is going, their energy is going, and it's like they are going to change a past event now to create a new balance in the future. So then we have the Stingray, which is developing confidence. It's sense of self, or getting a backbone. I think you know this spiritually, because the crow signifies like psychic abilities, strong, clear understanding. This is past, present, future here, all coming together as one. And I think that whatever dynamic is going on here, there is definitely something from the past. Somebody now sees the truth of the situation, is they've changed their perspective, and because they've changed their perspective, or because you've changed your perspective, you're now able to move smoothly into your future and create what was rightfully yours to begin with. Like there is a replacement coming in, or something that was taken as being returned. So, and I also feel like there's somebody coming back to apologize. That is another big message that's coming through here. So I do feel in the rest of these cards here, and I will clarify with tarot, you do have some kind of person wanting to stop by for a message, or this is something that's coming in quickly, and it's going to be a message. We have the bridge here, and the message, so what they want to talk about or message about is a successful outcome of a problem, or overcoming a problem. They would find great happiness in this if you would allow this to happen, and accept their apology or accept their communication to get over this. I think that they are very scared that you will not allow this to happen, or you will just ignore them, possibly how they ignored you. Yeah, they may be afraid that you've moved on to something new. It doesn't have to be a job or a career. And that you may have blocked them, and that now you are protecting yourself. You may have a new job coming in too. That might be another message, or something, some kind of promotion or change. Somebody may be working on their religious and spiritual beliefs. And if you are working with a higher power, they are with you. They continue to be with you. All right, so here in the Lenormand cards, what I'm seeing is that you have obtained or will be obtaining some kind of security, like daily security. This is how you put the food on the table type security. It may require for you to relocate, or there's going to be some kind of change. This could also mean that you have a returning opportunity to join with somebody else, or come together with somebody else in a relationship or partnership. There may be stability with a mother-child relationship, or a boss and employee relationship. This could definitely signify that somebody's coming through as a mother and is going to be able to stabilize a relationship with a child, or is able to provide security with a child. There has been some kind of confusion or burden regarding all of that, but this is going to heal. And there's a new beginning here somewhere once this conversation or information is going to come through about bridging the gap over some kind of issue that's been experienced here. So now I'm going to go ahead and clarify a little bit and see if we can get a few more details for you. All right, let's clarify for Capricorn, February 2022. Please clarify, what is the bear? It is the Queen of Swords, so you could definitely be dealing with a position like, okay, so it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this could be something that takes place during an air sign season. You could definitely be dealing with a judge here, but it doesn't have to be. The clouds. Yeah, somebody's definitely covered up something sneaky. Again, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be some kind of sneaky legal situation that went on where there was some kind of cover up. But somebody left something behind here. That's what I'm getting from that card. Like they left some trail of evidence or paper trail, something that's going to catch up with them because they dropped information or left information behind that's going to end up catching them up. The stork. Whoop. There's definitely a change coming. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I see it more as Pisces. But yeah, there is definitely something changing. It could be at a time of a solar lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse. There's some kind of abrupt change coming here, and it's going to be an emotional change or emotional redirection. The star. Somebody's definitely watching you. Again, air. They're doing their research. The crow can mean watching too, so somebody definitely could be watching you in different ways than what you would think. Maybe you don't think this person gets into tarot, or maybe but this person actually does, and they have been quietly watching you. Hold on, let me finish clarifying, and then I'll go through the cards. The cross. All right, there's definitely somebody who's doing some kind of research here, somebody who may be quietly looking at all the information from the past, maybe reviewing text messages or documents, and they're realizing they overlooked something. This is definitely something that's already ended, and you know, it's played out its course. This is definitely, so if somebody made the wrong decisions, they set karma in motion. They set lessons in motion for themselves, and they've encountered some of these karmic lessons, and I believe that this is causing them to have a review upon how maybe they had a lapse of judgment or made some kind of impulsive decision and hurt you, or misjudged you in some kind of way. Yeah, there's some kind of fight that's been going on that's been a pretty large burden for you. It's coming back up for review. There may be somebody who's going to have some kind of sudden jail time to do with money, family money, and somebody who may have misled or withheld the truth. I do also see fire signs here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Gemini. Yeah, somebody's looking at something that doesn't quite add up, and it may have been somebody had a choice in lovers, or there was a third party involved here, and somebody may have been blind to wanting to acknowledge that fact, but now has accepted it and dealt with the emotional trauma of it and has learned. It does seem like there, if that's the situation, there was some kind of sudden realization of information, or there will be, that will untrap you or this person from a scenario that they're in. What goes around comes around is what I'm hearing, and karma always finds a way to balance itself. It's like that karma does not allow a balance to go negative for too terribly long. And then I'm hearing like the butterfly effect. So it does look like you are getting some kind of big justice here is coming through. It doesn't have to be legal justice, but it does look like there is a better understanding of the truth of what actually happened here. Somebody has learned something that has now allowed them to view things from a higher perspective, and is going to change your present circumstances because of that. And it's going to make moving into your future go along a lot more smoothly. All right, Capricorn, that's what I have for February 2022. If you'd like to have a personal reading, please check out the description box for that information. And yeah, until next time, take care. Bye.